Hi and welcome to my channel. This video features stretching exercises for the entire body that will not only relieve tension, gain flexibility, and also work on your posture. Exercises will be performed in a standing and seated position, so make sure that you have a chair handy. We're going to start by checking our posture, making sure that we are in alignment, feet directly underneath those hips. Roll those shoulders down and back. Slight little pelvic tuck so there's no sway in our back, and pull that belly button in. You're going to feel amazing after this workout, you guys, and it's perfect for anybody, including beginners and seniors. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Inhale. And exhale, relax it down. Inhale. Exhale, release, shoulders down and back. Last time, inhale. Leave those arms up, and then I want you to climb the ladder. So grow an inch on each side, gently lifting towards the ceiling. A few more here. 3, 2, and 1. Gently release the arms down to the side. Tuck your chin for a roll down. Very nice and slow. We are going to just come down one vertebrae at a time, rounding that back with a slight bend in the knees. Once you've gone as far as you can go, hands are going to come onto those thighs, and we're going to lift up just about halfway. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way back down. Let's do that again. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And one more time, inhale up. Exhale down. Let those arms hang. Maybe we can go one more inch. Now I want you to bend your knees. Again, hands on top of those thighs. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, and we roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Finishing with those shoulders. Roll them down and back. Inhale, arms come up again. And then clasp those fingers together. If you're able to, go ahead and twist, pushing the palms up to the ceiling. Make sure those feet are underneath the hips again. And then I want you to take a nice gentle lean over to the side. Now really push and reach up here, wanting to make sure that you're all the way to the side and not rounded forward. Back to center. Other side, reach over. Using our side of our waistline, the obliques, we come again over to the other side. Keep reaching, pushing up. One more time each side. Lean, lift, and side. Back up to the top. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms down, and this time clasp those fingers back behind us. Try to straighten those arms as much as you safely can. Relax the shoulders down and back. If you'd like to intensify this stretch, we can gently lift those arms back up behind us, and you could even take a forward fold if you like. Again, just as much as that you are comfortable with. Inhale, exhale, and let's nice and slow. Bring that all the way back up. Release the arms. I'm going to grab my chair here. Take one leg, and I want you to cross it behind the other and step back quite a bit. If you're mirroring me, let's lift up your left arm, reach it nice and high. And then I want you to lean over to the side and really push that hip out. This is a great stretch for that IT band. Runs down the side of the leg. And for that psoas muscle, right in that hip flexor. Hold it there. Let's come up. And again, lean over to the side. Push that hip out. Sometimes we're going to have to wiggle around. Maybe change your foot position so you really feel those muscles stretching. One more time. Big stretch side, hold onto your chair for support. And again, make sure that you're not leaning forward. Come up, release it down. Let's switch sides. Big step back with that left leg. Right arm comes up, all the way over to the side. and down. Inhale up. Reach up. One more time. Tuck that pelvis. Don't let the hips stick back behind you. Lots of reminders here, making sure we have the proper form so you really feel that stretches and allow the muscles to relax. Behind your chair, I want you to take a nice wide stance. Toes are going to the corners. We're going to release those inner thigh muscles. And I want you to hinge slightly forward, keeping that belly button pulled in, and then little side lunge here, bend at the knee. Really want you to feel that stretch in the inner thigh and that right leg. Let's come back to center and lean over other side. Again, play around with it. Shift your hips around till you feel that stretch in the inside of the legs. Breathe into it. And come up. And lunge. I also wanted to mention that it's really important that you guys are nice and warm for this. So this is great to do after a workout, maybe after a walk, or anytime if you're in a warm climate, that's fine. But if you're in a cold climate, make sure that your muscles are nice and warm. Last time, lunge to the right. And come back. I'm going to toe heel in. You can stay where you are. I'm going to turn my chair to the side. Taking a big step back with one leg. Again, we're going to lunge forward, both feet, hips, and knees facing the same way. Really straighten that back leg as much as you comfortably can and press the heel towards the floor. It's okay if it doesn't reach it. To deepen the stretch, you can lunge forward a little bit more. Let's lift the same arm as leg that's back. We inhale. And exhale, we can lean over to the side. Again, this is a beautiful one for that hip flexor, which is right here in the front. Normally it's really tight on a lot of people from sitting all day. Hold that stretch here, guys. Breathe into it. Inhale. Exhale over. Keep pressing that heel towards the floor. Back knee is straight. Last time, inhale. Exhale, straight over the other shoulder. Release it down. And just to make sure that you're feeling that in the right spot, I want you to do a little pelvic tuck to really open up this front hip. Bend that knee, release it, and let's do the other side. Big step back. Lunge forward, bending the front knee, trying to straighten the back knee, heel towards the floor. Again, lunge further forward if you'd like to deepen that stretch. Little pelvic tuck. Arm comes up, we inhale. Exhale, leaning over to the side. Inhale up. Exhale over. Keep pressing that heel towards the floor. Inhale. And exhale over. Hold here. Release it down. And big step back forward. Taking a nice big step back, holding onto the back of your chair. I like to call this one a standing downward dog. So we're going to drop our chest, keeping our knees straight. Feet are underneath those hips. Shift your hips back and dropping that chest. Maybe you can even straighten the arms. Feel the beautiful stretch all the way up the back of the legs. Hang out here for a minute. Maybe even sway your hips a little bit. Feel how that changes the stretch. Nice deep breaths to allow those muscles to relax. Let's take a big inhale here. Come up a little bit. And exhale. Release the chest back down. Neck is in line with the spine. One more time, we come up a little bit. And exhale down. Can we go one more inch? Beautiful work. Let's step in. And still holding onto the back of our chair. Feet are just a couple inches apart this time. I want you to bend your knees, and then I want you to round your back. So think of almost like we're tucking ourselves into a little ball. I love this stretch for releasing any lower back tension right here. So pull that belly button into the spine. Helps if you keep those knees bent. And then I want you to slowly shift your hips side to side. This way you'll feel the stretch shift from the right side to the left side. Go at your own pace. Keep that tummy pulled in. Keep those knees bent. Do what feels good to you. Couple more. And we're going to finish in center. Again, tuck the tummy. And let's roll it up one vertebrae at a time. As always, finishing with our shoulders. That should have felt really nice for that lower back. Holding onto our chair again, we're going to do a standing figure 4 stretch. So we're going to take our ankle, and if you can get it on the thigh above the knee, that's great. If not, we can leave it here crossing at the ankle. And then we're going to bend that standing leg, shifting our hips back down. Beautiful stretch for our glute and the side of that hip. Keeping the foot flexed protects the knee joint. This can also be done in a sitting position if you're uncomfortable on one leg. Our spine is neutral. Hold here, inhale. And exhale. Come on up and release that leg. Other side, crossing on top of that thigh or at the ankle if it doesn't want to make it there today. Flex the foot, we shift those hips back. Let's breathe into it, allowing the muscle to relax. Nice neutral spine, try not to round it here. Inhale. Exhale. Standing leg is bent. And let's come out of that. Beautiful job. Holding onto the back of your chair. It's our last stretch before we go ahead and sit. Let's stretch out our hamstrings. Extend one leg forward, heel on the floor, toe to the ceiling. And then sit your hips back, bending that back knee. Really important to keep your knee straight here. So we're stretching all the way up the back of the leg. The further the toes come to the ceiling, the more you'll feel it in the calf as well. Hold here, big inhale. And exhale, maybe sit one more inch down. And let's come out of that. Switch feet, heel on the floor, toe to the ceiling, bend the standing leg, and sit your hips back. Remember to keep that knee straight, so we make sure we feel the stretch in the back of the legs and not in the lower back again. Inhale. Exhale, can we go 1 inch lower, maybe dropping that chest a little bit closer. Let's come out of that and go ahead and have a seat. Let's check our alignment again and coming to the edge of your chair. Heels are underneath the knees. Knees are directly in line with those hips. Sit up nice and tall. Big inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms to the side. Bend the elbows, fingertips coming gently behind the head. So no pressure on the back of the neck or the head. We're just holding our fingers there. Next, we're gonna curve the thoracic spine here. And just the top of that upper back, we bring the elbows together and then up and open. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and widen those elbows out to the side. So don't round the lower back. Try not to move that lumbar spine at all. Just the top and open up. Again, round forward, squeezing the elbows towards each other. Open, peel them away. And forward and back. 2 more times. Again, remember, no pressure on the back of that head or neck. Out, squeeze those shoulder blades. This is so good for our posture. Last time. Gently squeeze those elbows back. Leave the hands there. And then we're in a side twist. Come back to center. Just alternating sides. Only thing moving here is the torso. This is a great move for our core and also our spine. Spinal health and mobility is so important. One more time each side. Center and side and center. Extend both arms out to the side, then turn again, just the torso. Release both arms, bring the right arm to the outside of the left leg, and then hold that twist. Maybe pull a little bit of pressure on the side of that thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale, reach those arms up to the sides again, back to center, and twist towards the right. Drop both arms, left arm presses against the outside of that right leg. Hold that side twist, and take a few deep breaths. Release those arms, and let's come back to center. Both arms are now going to come behind the back again. Press the tops of your hands behind your lower back, one on top of the other. Relax those shoulders down and back. And then I want you to think about is bringing your elbows towards me. So flaring them a little bit to the front. So you should feel this. I feel it everywhere, but especially in your shoulders and the biceps, all the way down the arm, and then release it. So teeny little move here. Press the shoulders down, and then again, bring those elbows towards in front of you. Little move, and release. One more time. Squeeze them forward. Breathe into it. And release them back. Now grasp one hand with the other behind your back, and then we're just going to move it to the side. So we've got both hands on the side here. Again, relax the shoulders down and back. You should feel a nice stretch on top of that left shoulder and in front of it. To deepen the stretch, we can drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. Hold here, big inhale. And exhale. Let's come back to center, switch sides, all the way towards the other side. And then again, drop the ear towards the shoulder. Big inhale. Exhale. Release the head back to center. Hands come back to the center of your back. And then let's relax them down at our side. Arms are going to come up again behind the back. And then again, little side twist, tipping the elbow towards the side. Back to center. Hold torso over to the side. Think about reaching that elbow towards the ceiling. One more time each side. Back to center. Release the arms out towards the side. Now pull your right arm in, nice and close, hugging either above or below that elbow joint. Relax the shoulder down. Use your own resistance here to really hug that in, feeling the stretch in the back of the shoulder. Same arm, let's take it all the way up towards the ceiling. Bend the arm, bringing it behind your back. Walk those fingers down your back elbow, trying to get it pointed towards the ceiling. So let's use our left hand here to kind of assist. Really reach that elbow nice and high, like we're trying to scratch far down our backs. Inhale. Exhale, release both arms down and around. Left arm comes out. Let's hug it in nice and close. Inhale. Exhale, make sure that shoulders relaxed. Again, use your own resistance here. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, release down, up and around, all the way up. Bend the arm, fingers walking down the center of your back. Use that right arm to assist, the left elbow pointed towards the ceiling. Nice job, relax into this. Inhale. And exhale. And both arms release down. hands on top of those thighs. We're going to do a seated cat-cow here. Some more stretches for our spine. I want you to drop that chin, tuck your pelvis, and roll back a little bit, trying to gaze at your navel, rounding the back. Let's come out of that and do the opposite. Lift our chin, shift your hips back, and stick your chest out. Again, tuck your chin, hips come forward, gazing at your navel. Really tuck it in. And chin up, chest out, shoulders down and back. One more time. Round it. All the way forward and arch that back, stick those hips out. Let's come back to a neutral sitting position. Inhale, arms come up. Inhale, reach those arms forward. Relax them down at our sides. And then one vertebrae at a time, we are going to round forward, nice and slow. Just relaxing everything down. You can rest your torso on the tops of your legs if they're going to reach. And just relax that lower back. Hang here for a second, wherever it is comfortable for you. Release the tension of the neck. Don't look up at the screen. You can shake your head yes and no. Just again, relaxing here, especially focusing on that lower back. Take nice deep breaths. Find your way back to center. One more big inhale. And exhale, let's come up nice and slow, starting with that tailbone. Suck the belly button into the spine and we roll it up nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. Finishing with our shoulders, let's take some nice big shoulder rolls to the back, all the way up and back. For 3, 2, and 1. Extend the arms towards the sides, pointed towards the corners. Really stretch them long like someone is pulling on those fingertips. And then go ahead and take your left ear towards your left shoulder. If you'd like to make this stretch even deeper, we can take our hand on top of our head and gently put a little pressure and pull gently to the side. Inhale. Exhale, release that arm, and head comes back to center, other side, right ear towards the right shoulder. Continue reaching long with those fingertips. And again, option to deepen that stretch by taking your right hand very gently on top of your head, giving it a gentle pull. Reach, reach, reach with those left fingertips. You should feel that through your neck and all the way down to those fingertips. Release the hand. And release the head back to center. Release the arms all the way down, chin towards the chest. Again, just let it hang here. And then let's take a nice big neck circle all the way up and around. If that's comfortable for you, you do your range of motion that you're comfortable with. And 2 times the other direction. Find your way back to center. Extend those arms to the low corners again one more time, stretching the fingertips long. I'm going to rotate the shoulders here. So we're going to flip those palms to the back and almost try to reach them back to the ceiling again. And then flip palms to the ceiling, other side. So we're rotating here, not just from the wrist, not just from the elbows, but all the way from the shoulders. I want you to be feeling this everywhere, and you will as long as you keep those shoulders down and back. And reach the fingertips long. Couple more here. Make these as big as you can. Great for our mobility. One more time, flip to the back and up. And up, release it down. As always, I like to finish with a big inhale, sit up nice and tall. Arms come up overhead. And exhale down. Thank you for joining me. I hope you feel amazing. I know I do. Feel free to do this workout before or after any workout, maybe even before bed or to start your day in the morning. But again, make sure that you are nice and warm. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.